Oh boy, a disaster movie that's trying to be a Roger Rabbit for video games, sorta. I hope it doesn't suck. Spoilers, it sucks. This is basically just an Adam Sandler movie with video games in it. And depending on how you feel about Adam Sandler movies, you might want to avoid this. Now, this movie isn't as bad as people are making it out to be, but maybe that's just because Strange Magic set the bar really low for me this year. There are things that I sorta liked about this movie, but it really just feels like wasted potential. Like the beginning of the movie when all the characters are kids in the 80s feels really great. It feels like an old 80s kid movie. And maybe if they focused on that, it would have been better, instead of making it this Adam Sandler travesty. Like a lot of people have been saying, all the actors seem like they don't want to be there. Even Adam Sandler, he just seems tired. And there are moments when the visual effects kinda save the movie, but then they just ruin it, with the really dumb plot and even worse characters. I'm not saying the plot is dumb because aliens are invading and they happen to be video games, because that's the reason you're seeing the movie. It just unfolds in the most asinine way. And they make q-bert this really annoying side character near the end. When q-bert was in Wreck-It Ralph, he was actually a cute cameo that was respectable. But in this, they make him one of the most annoying things ever. And speaking of annoying, the audience I went to see this with was super annoying. I mean, like, repeating lines in the movie as they're seeing it. And at the end, there's this kid that said, "This was the best movie I've ever seen." Granted, he is a kid and he'll probably know better when he grows older, but I'm not sure because there was a lot of adults there too. And that's another thing that bothered me about this movie, is the fact that the movie assumed that kids know nothing about retro games and that adults know nothing about the new games. The movie just kind of exudes this apathetic vibe to it. It's like, we don't care, here are some video game characters. And I think that's the reason people are hating it so much. Not just because it's an Adam Sandler movie, but because it's so apathetic about it. And a reason I don't like it, which is also probably a reason a lot of people don't like it, is because it has so much wasted potential. Just skip this movie and watch the 2-minute short it was based on. That's much better and you'll get a lot more out of it. Or watch that Futurama episode, which is really good. So if you saw Pixels, tell me what you thought of it down in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I'd like to give thanks to my patrons this month. Thank you so much for supporting me. It really helps out a lot. And if you'd like to support me, click the annotation for the Patreon link. And if you want more movie reviews, click the playlist. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching.